Hi, beautiful world. This is Tina from TinaHills.com, and today I'm speaking to you about Mars through the 12 signs. So, if you have your Mars in Aquarius, then this is your video. Before I get in detail about the whole subject, let me tell you that Mars symbolizes the quintessential masculine, as Venus symbolizes the quintessential feminine. Mars is what we are attracted to. It's our desire principle. Okay, what we really crave for, what our soul craves for. Okay, it's what kind of a lover a man is, and it shows what kind of a lover a woman wants. So Mars is also about action, about how we execute our karma, how we get what we want in this world, okay? So, an afflicted Mars may mean many things like relationships bungling up or an inability to move forward with your plans and ideas. So, it's very important to understand Mars through in your natal chart, which house it sits in, which sign it is in. Okay, this is tropical. But of course, I'm bringing in symbology from all systems because no system is truly divorced from one another, and all philosophies and all systems actually converge. The only thing is when you do predictive astrology with the sidereal system, it's based on fixed stars. So, and the tropical system is based on the ingress of the sun into Aries. Okay, so this is the difference, and it's about a degree back the the sidereal system. Other than that, if you study the archetypes, they're pretty much similar. Okay, uh, and so let's get straight to Mars, which is our desire principle. How do you think Mars fares in Aquarius? Now, this is kind of like the lone crusader, the lone wolf, the innovative wolf. Yet Aquarius is about teamwork. Don't forget that. And here Mars ideally does like to connect up with teams, and even in the dating system, Mars here would be more. Speed dating could be something that Mars in Aquarius likes. But understand that if your man has his Mars in Aquarius, then he's definitely going to be interested in something that's different. In his woman being different, as in standing apart from the crowd. And Aquarius is last of their signs and is very intellectual. So, intellectual stimulation, something odd, something edgy, something that is not the same thing, something that pushes you out of the status quo. There's no boxes that you can put these Mars and Aquarius types, okay, because they don't there's no box for them. They're completely out of the box thinkers. They like to experiment. So Mars and Aquarius is definitely not up for just monogamy or just a boring missionary situation happening. They want a lot of variation, they want a lot of spice, and they are not afraid to experiment. So, toys, other kinds of role play, BDSM, fetish, this is quite acceptable to Mars and Aquarius. In fact, if they don't get spice or a different taste in their sexual life, they're often known to just not stick around. Now, Mars in Aquarius is not easy to. It is not an easy placement that he's going to commit to you, but once they do, they are in it for the long haul again. They'll be there because they connect in a very soul level. Aquarius is very spiritual in its essence. It's the 11th sign of the zodiac, 11 being the sign of spiritual awakening. And if you look at Aquarius, it's a tremendously dualistic air sign, okay, masculine, fixed, but energies here are fixed. Yet with Aquarius, there's this tremendous flux going on. Look at the leaf of Aquarius, the sine and the cosine waves. So there's always this change and flux, and Uranus with this thunderbolt of spiritual epiphany. It's Uranus in the chart is often associated with homosexuality or coming out. So Mars in Aquarius definitely has this uh, propensity to try and seek different things. Okay, routine is going to bore them, and they like to connect to many people. So they are open to uh, different kind of experimentations, different kinds of connections that most normal Mars signs will not go for. But Mars in Aquarius is open to that. Like even Mars in Sagittarius is a pretty open sign that way. They are not into the standard monogamous relationships. It's not that they're going to cheat on you. They're both these signs are quite transparent, especially Mars in Aquarius is quite transparent. You will definitely understand if something is off with them, because they're not going to put up a huge show. It can be very cold. Mars in Aquarius, it's a placement that really has no place for feelings. And it's not that they don't feel, but their feeling is more abstract. It's the energy of Aquarius is very is abstraction personified, not like Pisces, but very abstract. Okay, and Mars here can be about variation, about trying something new. Long distance relationships actually work very well for Mars and Aquarius. It's because they can deal with. They don't need that constant. Um, they don't have that constant need to be clingy or to just stick to someone. They understand distance. They understand that connection, even though someone is not in their arms. So that way, if they're committed to you, they are definitely not gonna stray. Okay, and even if they do, they're probably so honest. They'll come out and tell you about it. So to keep them hooked, I suggest intellectual stimulation, lots of abstract thinking, and also Aquarius being the sign of innovation. So with Mars in Aquarius, there's a constant need for innovation in the bedroom, even in your relationships. They can be quirky. They're very quirky. Aquarius people, generally Mars and Aquarius, can have very quirky dating style. They can even push you to flirt with their friends, and then not that they're doing it in a pervy or bad manner. It's just that they see the more open side of life. It's Mars and Aquarius is very open, very logical, very scientific. They're definitely tuning into some other types of vibes than the other signs. So for some women, they may be confusing Mars in Aquarius guys. But if you have an open mind, and if you have an experimental attitude, and you don't like to be owned by someone, then I think these people will work wonders for you. Because don't try to own a Mars and Aquarius guy, or don't try to be owned by him, because that's really not going to work out. And be funny, innovative, smart, and of course quirky. That's a huge part of what turns them on. So quirky, and definitely Mars in Aquarius will go for women who dress differently, quirkily. There's a dash of uniqueness or originality in the way they dress. That really turns them on, Mars in Aquarius guys. And of course, nothing like a good conversation. They're true sapiosexuals in that way. Okay? They need to be mentally stimulated by you, and then the physical will follow. then they're going to really open up and be uninhibited. But you've got to, like with the Taurus, Mars and Taurus, it's, or Mars and Cancer, the way to a man's heart is through the stomach, not Mars and Aquarius, because the way to his heart is definitely through abstract thinking and entering his mind space and really trying to understand what different symbols mean there, and they may not have conventional meanings, because Aquarius just never sticks to conventionality or um, positing a mundane meaning to something. You know, their energy is fluid, changing, like flow of electricity. That's why a lot of people tend to think Aquarius is a water sign because of the two waves. They're not. Those waves are actually electrical waves of life and of creation. So Mars here wants to create something new, something unique. They definitely don't want a trophy wife. They want someone who will stand with them with equality, with dedication, with loyalty. They're definitely loyal, you know, definitely very loyal. So I hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. Please subscribe, like, thumbs up, so nice, and share with your friends. Thank you. This is, do check out my website, www.dinahills.com. Thank you.